and welcome to my channel. My name's Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter. I've come on today to do the hashtag Make Art with Martha. Martha's very kindly given us the prompt this time, and it is Cosy. So I instantly thought of this book which I've just recently bought. I think it is an American brand. It's chowbellapaper.com. It's a lovely ephemera book and it's an autumn one, and to me Cosy, I think of sort of autumn and the weather changing and the leaves changing colour. It makes me feel sort of nice and cosy when you start putting your big coats and things, scarves and hats on. So I'm going to do a bit of a collage page using one of the pages out of this book. I've taken the page out, I've cut up little bits and pieces already from the book. I've taken a full page out and cut out all of the ephemera, and that's what I'm going to base it on. So I'm going to use this book, which I haven't used yet. This is a book I've just very recently decorated the front. Just wanted to keep it quite simple, but I wanted the words collage book on the front. And it's a one from The Works, and each page is, I think it's the same size as my Pick 10. I would say it's about 7 inch by 8 inch, or 8 by 8, but obviously I don't want to go too close to the rings there. But I've got a white one and I've got a craft brown card one. And the brown one is my Pick 10. I haven't done anything with the white one, and then this is the black one. So I'm going to use this as a collage book. So to start with, one of the pieces from the ephemera book, it was this. The only thing with these books is there's so many lovely things on each side. It's a struggle to work out which side to use, but this is going to be my main background for that. I'm going to just use some distress ink in Vintage Photo just to go around the edge before I stick it down. Not sure how much of this will be seen because there's so many lovely colours already in this ephemera book. Okay, I'm going to stick this down. I can't see whether that's straight. More or less. Okay. And if I just move that slightly to the side, and I'll bring in all of the pieces of ephemera that I've fussy cut out. I've had a nice time just sat cutting it all out. I've got plenty to choose from. Now, this obviously being an American ephemera book, I did find the word cosy. But then I looked at it and I thought, well, to me that doesn't look right. And of course that is the way Americans spell it, with a Z. But we would spell it with an S. So I'm not going to use that. I am going to use the word cosy with an S. And I did find this stamp set, and it's got Let's Get Cosy. And that stamp is actually just a little stamp. It isn't attached to the mug. I'm going to use that. I've stamped that somewhere in amongst all of this. There, Let's Get Cosy. I've got one of these little sort of plaques, and I know it doesn't fit particularly well on there, but I do like that, so I will be adding that as the word cosy. Okay, right, so my main picture I'm going to add to start with is this lovely lady that's looking down at some flowers. I think she does look nice in that bottom corner. I'm using this magic glue. I still can't make my mind up whether I like it or not. It's definitely not as good as Cosmic Shimmer, but then it's a lot cheaper. And when you're just sticking down thin paper like this, I'm hoping it will be okay. Okay, right. I've got a little basket there. That could have a lovely picnic in it. Although if it's getting cold, you wouldn't be having too many picnics outside. Got a lovely flower. Spray there. that in that corner. So I like things to come off the actual main background because we've got the space around the square. Well, I haven't inked around any of that, so I'm not going to now. I don't think it made too much difference to the background. So I'll stick that on there. I did see a pumpkin. I did see some toadstools. We've got that one there. And we've got those two. Stick one there. Maybe this smaller one. Go in there like that. The pumpkin on here. There we go. Got some really nice star anise, is that? Cool one. A little bunny there. And there is a cup of, I want to say that could be hot chocolate. Oh, I've got looks like a cinnamon swirl there as well. That's quite big. I don't know whether that one's going to go. And there is a bookshelf, but again, quite big. Got a smaller cup of tea, but I like this one with the spoon on the saucer. Oh, it actually says cup of tea, but I like to think that that's maybe some hot chocolate. It's definitely hot chocolate weather. Okay, got some butterflies and there's leaves. Nice acorn there. There's a bigger star anise, so maybe put that one down on there. Can hang off the bottom of there. So I'm thinking our little, let's get cozy. Just stick that down actually onto the little plaque. I'm thinking that can go possibly maybe there. And there is a small butterfly which could have maybe gone there. So then it's just some things up here. I do like the pine cone in the top corner. Maybe put a leaf with the pine cone. I feel as if I'm rushing this, but I don't know, I think it's just the way, I think with collages like this, I think the best thing is to not to think too much about it. Otherwise you could be there, oh, you know, swapping all the bits out. I think if you just go with it, I mean, they're all beautiful pieces, so I can't really go too far wrong because it all just, to me, it looks lovely. So, you know, so I don't think you can go too far wrong. I think the less you think about it, the better it is. It's just, it flows better, I think. Maybe what I'm trying to say. Be a green leaf there, a bit of green, because you do still see green leaves, don't you? They don't all change colour. And then maybe the bigger butterfly up there. This small butterfly, I'll just put a little double in the middle so its wings can stick up. Do we think that's maybe gonna, I haven't stuck it's cool, let's get cozy down yet. I haven't got a little bunny there, but I think that would probably be too much, and I've got a few leaves left. There's an acorn there. Quite like the acorn. Let's stick this butterfly down. And we'll stick the let's get cozy. On there like that. I won't put another toadstool because that one's quite dark. I like the look of that. Nice, sticking off the end of there. Just tuck it in underneath the little hamper. I keep looking at it, sort of going, taking a sort of a few inches away just to see from a distance whether I'm adding too many things. Look okay on there. Is that maybe too much? Nice little leaf. Yeah, have I stuck everything down now? I think so. There is a jumper, but there's no room for that really. So there we go. I think I'm going to say that that is it. That is my collage for hashtag Make Art with Martha, and the prompt was cosy, and I think that looks really cosy. So thank you for watching today, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.